Hi, everybody. Welcome back. My name is John. This is my channel, Your Renaissance Man. And I'm kind of cramming in a bunch of videos today. I'm at the studio and I'm covered in sheetrock dust. I got my headphones on, which I normally don't do for this channel. And trying to get through some topics has been harder. And trying to get through some topics that I'm trying not to ramble on too much. So this one, I'm going to try to keep it really short and to the point because I really believe we can make it sweet and simple. So what I'm going to talk about is kind of creating your own destiny. But before I get to all that, thank you to all our subscribers. You guys are awesome. Thank you very much. If you haven't subscribed yet and you're willing to do so, it would be greatly appreciated because that's what helps us out the most as a new channel. And if you're currently subscribed, if you continue to support us by either like, commenting, or sharing. So being in charge of your own destiny, some people feel that, our life is written in a book and we have no free choice. I firmly disagree with that. And I'm not here to challenge on that, but I'm here to appeal to the people that see it the way I see it more so. Because people that, when you believe your whole life is written out, you're letting your life happen because it's destined to do so. So you're basically, I call it living in low effort mode. You're not really trying. You're just, whatever happens, happens. I had no choice. And I really disagree with that. And I'm not here to pick a fight with those people. If I can't change your mind on that, that's, so be it. Believe what you want to believe. That's fine. I'm not here to say you're wrong. But to those of you who have a more open mind to this idea, I'd like to say that, the biggest thing that creates your direction is your attitude on how, and what you're dealing with in the time, what's going on in your life, how you're dealing with the situations you're presented with, finding the positive outlook on things, dealing with situations in a healthy way. You're not always a victim of circumstance. The positive spin on that is I learned from something with it, and I'm going to carry that with me, and I'm going to do what I can to make sure that never happens again. Thinking that you were a poor you type scenario, and it's easy to feel that way in the moment because there's a lot of things that happen in our lives that are out of our control, and we probably couldn't prevent them. But surviving them and getting past them will determine our success in life. And so for you to be successful, and I'm not talking just money, there's success is not a gauge of, financial security, for example, or how much money you have in the bank. Success is subjective. It's how you determine, your success is your own. You may not make $1 million, but you make enough money to not have to work 40 hours a week, and you have the freedom to do more things than other people do, meaning you have more free time in your life, for example. So success is open to your determination. But to reach your level of success is you have to have a more positive outlook on it. And like I said, you can't always go through a situation and not have it kick you in the ass, but up to you to pick yourself up and get going again. So, yeah. So I call it the do-it-yourself attitude. So when you live life as a victim, poor me for having to have experienced this and sharing that openly with people and talking that way to other people. Granted, you may have to do that initially to get through a moment, kind of like a grieving process. I get it. But when you use that as your way of getting people's attention, after enough time has passed where you should have gotten through it, I can't put a value on that. That's not fair to anybody. But we'll just say that you're using it because you get a response from people that you think is favorable, and you think you're getting a reward for it by them giving you pity or whatever you want, whatever you're getting out of that by selling your sad situation to somebody. Believe me, the people that show pity on you, they're good in the moment, and hopefully they don't buy into it forever if they're healthy. people who always listen to pity is like, they're kind of a sad sack also, and they're kind of latching onto you for being in the same situation or something like that. The people that are most helpful to you are the people who are going to be like, sorry you went through that. Is there anything I can do to help? And then try to get your mind out of it and try to redirect you. Those are the people you need in your life. Those are the people that want to see you succeed. They want to keep you on a path, and they know how they've experienced probably what you've experienced, and they know how destructive it can be to you and how it can pull you down. And they want to see you to be successful again. They're not being inconsiderate of your feelings. They're somebody who truly cares about you, and they're trying to get you going again, let's say. So yeah. So, you choose your direction by your perception, your attitude, the way you look at things. So if you want to be successful, you gotta look at everything as a positive, and you got to keep moving forward. Nobody ever wins a race the first time out. You know what I mean? Nobody ever wins their first election. Well, I shouldn't say that. I won an election by 1 vote once. And that was a situation of circumstance. Nobody else was running. Nobody else wanted the position. I won by 1 vote. And was it really a win? No, nobody wanted it. I got the job because nobody wanted it. And I soon found out why nobody wanted it. So there again, don't regret my experience. It was definitely something I learned from, but it was also something I will never do again. And we'll definitely cover that story at some point, because it's not a poor me situation. Believe me, I don't see it that way, and I don't ever want to look at it that way, but it does kind of push my buttons a little bit looking back on it still. I mean, I am over it, but whatever. It is what it is. And that's the attitude you need to have when you deal with situations that you're not happy with. It's, as Nike says, just do it. That was a catchphrase for them for a long time, made them a lot of money. But there's a lot of power behind that statement also. If you want to be successful, honestly, just do it. Move ahead. Believe you can do it. That is the biggest thing in your favor when you want success, is believing you can. If you do not believe you can, you never will. I don't know how many ways to explain that to you, but it is such a powerful thing. The only way you're going to be successful is to get out of your own way, meaning don't let your negative thoughts impact you to the point that they hold you back in life. And the way you're going to be successful is to push ahead, forge ahead, as they say, and be, the things that you survive, those are victories. You may have not got a monetary reward for it, but it has taught you something that was very important for you to experience at that time. That's the positive side of it. And it's going to help propel you forward and make better decisions moving ahead. Hopefully, but you got to be at the capacity to understand that in order to hold on to that stuff, because the victim mentality doesn't like to hold on to that stuff. So you got to shake yourself of that crap. That is nothing but failure. If you want to be continuously fail, always consider yourself a victim. Never take risks. All that shit will ensure failure. Success is positive attitude, positive mind, always moving forward, learning from your challenges. So we won't call those failures. We're going to call those challenges. Even if the results aren't exactly what you wanted, you still learn something that will help propel you forward. So anyways, try to keep your attitude positive. If you're not in the moment, realize the people in your circle that do that for you and have conversations. Try not to be the whole focus of the conversation and suck up all their energy. Give back also. That's humbling. That's good for your soul. That helps you put your stuff in perspective. So do what you got to do to get through these situations. Watch this video again if that helps you. Whatever. Anyways, we're rooting for you. We're all here together. As Red Green says, if you know who Red Green is, put a comment in the comment section. We're all rooting for you. So God bless you all for standing by this long, and if you made it all the way to the end, hope you're doing well. Have a great week. If you haven't subscribed yet and you're willing to do so, be greatly appreciated. That's what helps us out as a new channel. Thank you to our subscribers who have already subscribed. And if you have subscribed, please continue to support us by either commenting, or sharing. So God bless. Have a good one. We'll talk to you soon.